So the relationship placement. So I did a little introduction to this, or maybe I guess it'll be longer than this video, but about relationships in terms of astrology. So each of the signs is going to show up differently. Now, people know their sun signs. And I'm not saying that this isn't important, but it's your ego. And last I checked, you don't want to date someone based on your ego. Yes, it's something to consider to make sure that both of your egos are happy in your relationship. But that's just tip of the iceberg. If you want the relationship to be really compatible, it has to be that the houses to do with relationships have signs in both of you, right? That work with each other. Because if they don't, you're going to want different things in relationships, aren't you? It's not going to be something that you see in a similar or compatible way, which of course explains why some relationships just don't work. Even if you're attracted to the person, you might have that connection in your fifth house. And that's why the two of you were so attracted to each other. But then it hit that point, didn't it? Where the long term didn't really fit. There's a reason for that. Your houses in the seventh house, for instance, probably didn't really correlate. And that's why this can be so interesting. There's different types of connections. There's different types of attachments, relationships, whatever. There's all different types of terminology that people use. Attachment, anxious, whatever. There's all these different ways you can describe it. But a lot of it comes down to star signs. Whether you know what it is or not, it has an influence as to why you might like certain things or not. Same thing with the individual asteroids that relate to relationships, as well as the planets. Each of these are going to create some kind of a factor in the relationship attraction, masculine, feminine polarity type of thing. So I thought I would start going through these individual signs and how they show up. Obviously, a reading is the best way to go, because if you really want to understand yourself or the person you're potentially going to date, knowing how these charts play together really helps you determine what are going to be the challenges and what are going to be the strengths, so that you can then decide, is this going to be compatible long term? Is this something I actually want? Because that's an important question too, isn't it? You might like this person, you might like certain things about them, but do you want to form a long-term relationship with them? Is it something that you can actually do? And it's the understanding that there's different kinds of relationships for different purposes. And we all learn things as we go through them. So maybe not having that rigid, this is the only kind of relationship that, that we can have. Yes, that's the truth for some people, but the truth is it's more complicated than that for all of us. And that's what should be considered.